What's up, people? Welcome back to another explanation video. This time I'm gonna go over the endgame debuffer setups. So with that being said, let's go over it real quick. And I'm gonna talk about 3 different type of weapon users you can use, and what the setup's gonna be like, and what to expect in order to take on the level 999 stuff, or whatever, you know, the endgame stuff. Alright, starting off with daggers. So the dagger you'll be looking for is the SP Phantasmagoria. This drops from level 800 plus, level 900 plus, the Ancient Apostles, any of them. You can also get this from level 900 Divine Beast, Garuda. So that way you can get this dagger. Or you could use the original one from the DLC one. It's the non-prefix, just the Phantasmagoria. And that one you can get the super high special accuracy. You don't need 100 special accuracy. You only need about 67, I think, max out. And because plus the bond, you'll be able to receive 100 special accuracy. It caps out, so there's no need to have 100 special accuracy. If you can get like 60, like I say, 67, it works well. It works fine actually for every single weapon. Except this one, I want to upgrade it because I want more dex. So that way when I don't use Zen Fighter, I can actually use it as well. So that's another thing, is that you kind of need accuracy to land sword skill. So if you don't use a Zen Fighter, obviously you want to get as high accuracy as possible. But if you do use Zen Fighter, it don't matter. So just get that special accuracy as high as possible. Other than that, what you will be looking for, the accessories, are the SP Luminous Shout Earring. That's from the Skull Reaper. If you don't have the SP, you can try to get the XT version, but it will be like 70 plus max out. So the SP version goes up to plus 10 more, or so. Other than that, Skull Reaper isn't the best guy to farm in the game, but there's not many good accessories in the game. So other than that, what the other options are, you can pretty much get is the XT Landscape Earring from the West Supreme, or the base one. Non-XT version is from the double passive, that's from the West Extreme Ray. So either one is easy to farm, so they do take a long time to get. You can also get the, let me scroll down real quick, Ring of Curses. They actually have special accuracy in as well, but it only goes up to 43, I think. Otherwise, there's not many good accessory you can really use at that stage, because the enemy requires so much special accuracy to land slow and stuff. You could stack those two or whatever you have for the highest and try it out, but other than that, yeah, you pretty much need some good, items. Now for the Child Chaos customs, it's either the SP Close of Inquisition, or I think there's an XT version from the north, but that copy is actually much more difficult to find because of randomized special accuracy. So if you don't have the SP version, get the XT version from the north Supreme Ray boss chest. Now then plus the Incarnation, plus 30 special accuracy, plus another landscape, or whatever you have for the highest special accuracy items, accessories. Child Chaos custom is always, pretty straightforward. It's just to put on as it's the same as Wit's End. You can use Wit's End as well, but Wit's End at this point, it's not gonna matter for the level 900 plus, because you can't really land them anyway, so don't really need it. Now the special accuracy plus 10% and plus 15%, that's important as well. Just make sure you turn that on in the skill tree. So that's how you turn it on here. Plus 10, and you can turn it off if you want. But other than that, if you need another one, if you don't have enough special accuracy, just put on the Black Chain of Discord, or whatever down here that has special accuracy plus, put it on there. The higher the base special accuracy you have, the less debuffer you'll need. So you take out another buff slot, so you can actually have some DPS as well. So that way you don't really need to have 2 of them. If you don't need to, even 3 sometimes. If you don't have the decent amount of gear, you might need to use 3 debuffer, buffs, and in order to actually even land a slow. Shadow Stitch It's fairly straightforward, special accuracy and accuracy. So you kind of need accuracy as well to land, but you don't need exactly the same accuracy to hit like sword skill, but like Shadow Stitch you don't need a lot. So which is good. Your best options are usually the SP Close Inquisition. I think the other one I forgot to mention is the XT Abyssal Close. You can actually get as well with a passive from the Rapier. It's also not easy farm either. And once you get this plus 50, it's good enough. It's pretty much you can. It's like even if you have like super high or perfect gears for the, you know, like for the clothes and accessory and stuff, you still cannot land Child Chaos 100% of the time in the game. It's like it's still a hit and miss or hit or miss. It's not a guarantee 100% hit. So even like it's okay though. Like it's not made for it to hit every single time. So like I say, I have like practically, you know, max gear and stuff, and it still doesn't land 100% of the time. If it lands, it'll be great. If it doesn't, then well, there's not much you can do about it. Other than that, just 2 passes with the special accuracy boost, Debuffer for plus 10 special accuracy. So that's pretty much it. You know, Shadow Stitch is actually much easier to maximize. You don't really need much, just need more accuracy and special accuracy somewhat. If you don't have neither clothes, try to use the XT Forgotten outfit and stuff. That's from the plans, I think. You can get that as well. Neither one is easy drop, so you definitely want to look for the 30 plus or close to 30 something special accuracy base. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for the setup for actually every single one of these. But now I'm going to talk about the weapons itself, because like the buffs is going to be the same, the sword skill is going to be the same, like the custom's going to be similar anyway. So now just go into weapons. And the other thing is I want to talk about is like the dagger. You know, the silica one you can actually use it as well, but silica is actually difficult to farm. Let me get her out real quick. The dagger is definitely the best dagger in the game. However, it is not the easiest dagger to farm. Gleamite to level 999 is actually difficult, so it takes a long time. So if you have this dagger, you pretty much don't need anything else in the game, and then she will be just fine. The setup's the same as Riona, so I'm not going to go over that again. And now let's move on to the Rapier and then the Spear users, what they will need. For the SP Y-Wing Rapier, that's probably the best Rapier you can get from the Asana's Ancient Apostle, the Angel, once you max out level 999. And Angel is probably one of the easiest compared to the rest of them. And this Rapier, once you get this Rapier, you're pretty much set for the end game. You know, plus 50 is more than enough. So this Rapier is definitely the best, you know, debuff Rapier. You know, she can slow down pretty much everything in the game. And if you don't have the 5-star, the 4-star, then it's okay, usable. But like, there's only, I don't know what exactly you can hit with the 4-star version, because I didn't use Asuna that much for the debuffer. So I mainly just use the dagger. So other than that, yeah, her setup is the same. I just have her on DPS right now, but like I say, it's the same for Riona. You just want to have well, mainly the sword skill to speak a caliber. That's for the slow debuff, and just put a bunch of special accuracy and accuracy on it, and you'll be fine. Now let's go over 7. 7 is I think is the only one spear user, so you pretty much don't have nobody use spear. Spear is actually a good slow debuffer you can have in this game. So the spear that you want to look for is the SP Sun God of SP of Spear of Sun God you can get from the level 800 plus to 900 plus any Ancient Apostles. This weapon is actually really good because you can have like super high special accuracy and dex as well, and accuracy practically. And other than that, the substitution are the one from DLC 1. I think you get the XT version of it as well. I think it's at I think the max is at 25 base. You can use that one for slowing down as well if you use a Zen Fighter. The one thing about Spear is that you don't really have like You don't really have enough accuracy, but you have more than enough special accuracy. Spear is actually the least amount of special accuracy required to land slow for the sword skills. So yeah, you kind of have to use Zen Fighter. That's why majority of the time when I use 7, I use Zen Fighter. And Dimension Stambles, is the skill that you want to actually land the slow. It's 10 seconds. It used to be 15 seconds. They nerfed that for 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's still pretty good, you know. And 7 is definitely one of the best debuffer in this game. Overall, if you can't get neither spear, get the SP Crystal Spear as well. This thing can also have 100 special accuracy maxed out, but like I say, you only need 67 or so somewhere in the when you plus it and then max spawn, and you can get the maximum amount of special accuracy. And that's pretty much it for the all the debuffer you can kind of have in this game. Like I said, you know, Dagger, Rapier, and Spear. So you can choose either one for the endgame debuffer. So they're really, really good. And other than that, yeah, like getting gears isn't the easiest thing to do, but in order to really slow down the enemy in the end, you kind of need to get some of these gears. I mean, they're not like early game. You can just, yeah, I don't have to farm a lot, I can just use whatever and then it'll work. But it's not use whatever at the end game of AL. It's like when you reach level 900, 999 and stuff, there's not just whatever you can use, it work. So you kind of have to be like specific, you know, things that you kind of have to have, and in order to make easier farm and easier kills. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright people, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick explanation video. It's just much easier for me to talk over in one video than actually explain them in multiple videos, because as usual, I don't need to do that in every single video, every like videos I, you know, trying to make for bossings. So I just make a separate one in the explanation videos and what you will need. I already used all 3 different type of debuffer, and they all works pretty well. And that's why I say it's better just to make one video and talk about all 3 of them, so you can choose either one for your debuffer. And they're all really, really good. Also, you don't have to use all the same characters. You can use different ones, but 7, you can only have 1 spear, so you can't really have another spear users. And in the game, Dagger, you can use whoever with Dagger. It works fine. Silica has Silica's own copy, so obviously that won't work for anybody. Asuma's the same, so you can use any Rapier that has special accuracy on it technically, but Asuma's Rapier has special accuracy on it. There's nobody else really have like a good one. So other than that, yeah, these are the 3, you know, so the debuffers in the game for the end game especially. They are really, really good, and you pretty much need it. If you don't have enough DPS, you must have the debuffers, because they will stay down for much, much longer, so give you more time to kill it. Without debuffers in this game, it's kind of hard to kill enemies, because you have to be really, really, you know, you kind of have to practically use like duels and then like two-handed in order to get that DPS out before they even get up. So otherwise, that's pretty much it for the explanation video for the endgame debuffers, what to expect and what kind of gears you will need. I hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time.